Guru Maharaj ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Yashamati Priya Devidasi from Ohio, Cincinnati, welcoming all of you to the mid-morning japa session. I thank all of you for attending this session and giving your beautiful association. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. Let us move to our next part of the session, which is Srila Prabhupada lecture today on the New Year, January 1st, 2026. But before we start, may I know who all have joined this call?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glory to Srila Prabhupada. This is Neetu from Baltimore and Happy New Year, Krishna conscious Happy New Year to all the Bhakti Panda devotees.
Hare Krishna Nitu Mataji, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining consistently every time. Hare Krishna and a happy Krishna conscious New Year to you and all devotees. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji and all devotees, and Sudhakar joining from Saudi Arabia. Wishing all the happy Krishna conscious New Year.
Hare Krishna Sudhakar Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for joining every single day and asking so many good questions and your realization to every day. Hare Krishna. Happy Krishna Conscious New Year, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Yeshmati Mataji, please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Mataji, Happy New Year, Mataji, to everyone.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi Mataji, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining every single day and giving your best services to the Bhakti Sangha. All the time you are there, Mataji. Happy Krishna Conscious New Year to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji Dandat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Sunil from India. And sorry Mataji, you wanted to visit Bhagavad Gita, but
That's
I
okay, ma
visited.
Prabhuji. That's okay. No problem, Prabhuji.
Thank you Mataji, and happy belated birthday and happy New Year to all.
Oh, thank you, Prabhuji, so much. Pray for me, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Sunil Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Guru Maharaj. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for joining every single day and asking so many good questions and so inspiring. Uh, you always are there to read Bhagavad Gita too. And thank you. And all glories to your services, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hishamati Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. My humble obeisance to all the devotees on the call. And wish you a belated happy birthday, Mataji, and wish you all a happy new year. Happy Krishna conscious new year, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Harita Mataji, Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining and giving your beautiful association all the time. Hare Krishna and happy Krishna conscious New Year to everyone. Sunil Prabhu, you too, and thank you for wishing me a happy birthday to me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, then what pranam to you and all Vaishnava. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev Ki Jai, Unda, belated happy birthday. Happy Krishna conscious year to all Bhakti Sangha teacher and all Vaishnava.
Hare Krishna Vrunda Gopika Mataji, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru Maharaj, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining every single day and giving your beautiful association to Bhakti Sangha. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday and happy Krishna conscious New Year to you and all the devotees whoever are in the Bhakti Sangha group. So Hare Krishna. So, before we start today's quote, I would like to read Srila Prabhupada's quote for today, January 1st, 2026. In the beginning, there may be some failures. That is quite natural. Just as a child is trying to stand, he may fall down, but that does not mean he should give up the idea. Go on. A time will come when he will be perfect. A time will come when you will be perfect. Krishna conscious. Los Angeles, January 1st, 1969. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, Hare Krishna, everyone. Today, we are so fortunate to have our great Acharya Srila Prabhupada on the topic of Chaitanya Bhagavatam. Uh, Thank you very much, Mataji, to give me this opportunity. Dandavat pranam to you. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada, giving your very, very beautiful time and association to us this morning and enlightening us on this topic. Now, Mataji, you can start the recording.
Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samavetayoyutsavah Mamakah Pandavaschaiva Kimakurvata Sanjaya Dhritarashtra.
In your leisure hour, you will try to repeat and get by heart some of these slokas. That will be very nice. Go on.
Dhritarashtra. King Dhritarashtra. Uvacha. Said. Dharmakshetre. In the place of pilgrimage. Kurukshetre. In the place named Kurukshetra. Samaveta. Assembled. Yoyotsava. Desiring to fight. Mamakaha. My party. Sons. Pandavaha. The sons of Pandu. Cha. And. Eva. Certainly. Kim. What. Akurvata. Did they do? Sanjaya. O Sanjaya. Translation. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after assembling in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do, being desirous to fight?
So, the history is that same family, there was dispute who would occupy the throne. Dhritarashtra, and actually he was the eldest son of the king, and next was Pandu. So every country, the law of primogeniture, what is called, the eldest child. In your country, if the eldest child is a girl, she also occupies the throne, just like present Queen Elizabeth. Formerly there was Queen Victoria, before that another Elizabeth. But in India, the woman has no such right. The woman is never given any responsible post. That is the opinion of the greatest politician in the history of the world, Chanakya Pandit. According to his opinion, Vishyasanaiva kartavyam strishu rajakuleshu. He has given his explicit opinion that you cannot trust with any responsible post or any responsibility with women and politicians. Those who are diplomat, politicians, you cannot trust them. So the general regulation is that women should remain under the protection of husband, father, husband and children. Just like these Pandus, their mother Kunti, she was very, very qualified lady. But still, after the death of her husband, she always remained with the sons. The sons are going to the forest, the mother is also going. Also the wife is also going, Draupadi. This was it. So two parties, Dhritarashtra was the eldest son, but he was blind, bodily defective. Therefore, he was not awarded the throne. His next brother, Pandu, he was offered the throne, but he died very early age, a young man. When these Pandus, the 5 sons, Yudhishthira, Maharaj, at that time not Maharaj, Yudhishthira, Bhim, Arjuna, Nakul, Sahadeva, they were very small children. So they were taken care of by Dhritarashtra and other elderly family. Bhishma Dev, he was the grandfather of the Pandavas. He was the elder uncle of Dhritarashtra. Bhishma was elder brother of Dhritarashtra's father. He was so old, but he was actually, the kingdom belonged to Bhishma, but he remained a brahmachari. He did not marry. There was no issue of Bhishma there. Therefore his nephews, Dhritarashtra and Pandu, they were inheritors. Now, after the death of Pandu, there was conspiracy. Dhritarashtra wanted that actually this is my kingdom. Now, somehow or other I could not get it. Now my brother is dead. So if I do not inherit, why not my sons? This was the politics. Politics are always there. And enviness, jealousy, this is the nature of this material world. You cannot avoid. The spiritual world means just the opposite. There is no politics, there is no jealousy, there is no enviousness, there is spiritual. And material world means politics, jealousy, diplomacy, enviousness, so many things. This is material. So, even in the heavenly planets, these things are there, politics. Even in animal kingdom, these politics are there. This is the nature. Matsarata. Matsarata means envious. One man is envious of another man. It doesn't matter. in their brothers or family members. Here, the family members. Dhritarashtra and Pandu, two brothers, their sons, their family members, but the enviousness. So the Krishna consciousness movement is not for the persons who are envious. Envious. It is a movement to train people how to become not envious. It is very first class scientific movement. Yes. Not to become envious. Therefore Srimad Bhagavatam in the beginning introduces Dharma projita koitava atra. In this Srimad Bhagavatam, dharma, religious principle, cheating type of religious principle is completely eradicated, thrown out, projit, kicked out, projit. It's like you collect all the dirty things from the room, sweeping, and then kick out. Don't keep it within the room. Similarly, cheating type of religious system kicked out. It is not such religion, this religion, that religion. Any religion system. If there is jealousy, that is not religion. Jealousy means, we should understand jealousy. What is jealousy? Jealousy means that you are rightful owner of something. I won't allow you to take it. This is jealousy. This is jealousy. Jealousy, try to understand. Suppose you are rightful owner of something, and I am trying that you don't own it, I shall own it. Or somebody own it, I shall not allow it. This is jealousy. So, what is the rightful ownership of the living entity? That is to be understood. Birthright, what is called birthright. Just like everyone has got right to live under the protection of the government. Everyone. That is good government. Government should give security of life and property. That is government. Not only for the human being, but for the ant. This is God. Not that I give protection to my brother and not to others. That is not. Just like Parikshit Maharaj. He was giving protection to the animals also. When he was on his tour, as soon as he saw that a black man was trying to kill one cow, immediately he took his sword. Who are you? You are trying to kill? So this is good government. Unless the government is equal to everyone, just like God is equal to everyone. The king or the government must be representative of God. Therefore, according to Vedic civilization, king is offered as good respect as to the Supreme Personality of God. King is called Naradeva. Naradeva. That means God in human form. King is given. Why? Because he acts as the representative of God. He cannot be jealous to any living entity at least born in his kingdom. That is called praja. Praja means one who has taken birth, or in other words, national. National. So that is the duty. So, formerly, when there was fight between two kings, it is on the principle that who is giving good protection to the citizens, not for personal profit. Who is able to give good protection, life, security for life and property, he should become king. So, these persons, these Dhritarashtra and his sons, they are jealous how they could give protection to the citizens. They are themselves jealous. Just like nowadays, all these politicians, they are jealous. They cannot give any protection to the citizens. They are simply interested with their party politics. They have no time even to think how to give nice protection to the citizen so that they may feel happy always that we have got a good government, there is no cause of anxiety. We have got sufficient food, sufficient protection, sufficient opulence, everything sufficient. And that is good law. So, here, Dhritarashtra, he is jealous. He cannot give any good government. Krishna knew it. Krishna sent a messenger, Okrura. You have read in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Before this battle of Kurukshetra from Dwarka, he sent his uncle, Okrura, just go to Hastinapur, New Delhi, and see what is the situation. So Okrura understood that Dhritarashtra was planning something. So he talked with him that why you are implicated in such planning. Krishna does not want it. Although Dhritarashtra knew that Krishna was the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Dhritarashtra said that I know that what I am planning, that is not good. I know Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he has requested me. But I tell you frankly, I cannot do without him. So when Krishna will be pleased upon me, I may be. So this is the position of the materialistic person. A materialistic person knows that he is sinful. A materialistic person knows that whatever he is doing is wrong, but he cannot check. Just like a thief. A thief knows that if he commits stealing, he will be arrested, he will be punished. He knows, because he heard from law books, from other sources, and he has also seen that a thief is arrested and is taken by the police for being punished. So we have got two kinds of experiences, by hearing and by seeing, direct. In Bengal it is called Dakha Shuna. In India it is called. The two kinds of experience. One by seeing, practically experiencing, hand to hand. Another by hearing. So one who is intelligent, he gets his experience simply by hearing from the right source. That is nice. So our process is that we are getting experience about the perfect knowledge, the destination of life, simply by hearing from Krishna. So we are the most intelligent person. It is not possible to experience directly. But if one has got intelligence, then simply by hearing and considering and thinking about it, he gets the experience. So, those who are very sinful, they get experience by hearing and by directly seeing also. Still they cannot check from sinful activities. So Dhritarashtra, by sinful activities, he became so much fallen that he did not hear anybody's advice, Vidur's advice, Bhishma's advice, that don't plan like this. They are rightful owners. The Pandavas, they are rightful owners. They are minor, but don't try to cheat them. But Dhritarashtra was. So when the planning was complete and the war field was set up at Dharmakshetri, Kurukshetra. Dharmakshetra means Kurukshetra, that place is a pilgrimage. People still go to observe religious, ritualistic performances, and in the Vedas there is injunction, Kurukshetri dharmamacharit. If you want to perform some ritualistic ceremonies, religious, then go to Kurukshetra. So Kurukshetra is a dharma khetra. It is not a fictitious thing, just like rascal commentators, so-called. They say Kurukshetra means this body. It is not that. As it is. Try to understand Bhagavad Gita as it is. Kurukshetra, Dharmakhetra. It is a place of religion. And especially when Krishna was present there, it is already. Why this house? Before our occupation, why this house was an ordinary house? Now it is temple. It is Dharmakhetra. It is a religious place. Why? Because Krishna is there. Krishna is there. So, either you take Kurukshetra, ordinary place, but because in the battlefield Krishna was there directing Arjuna, so it is already Dharmakshetra. So formally people were religiously trained up, so they could not speak lies in a Dharmakshetra. That is still the practice, just like in the Western world, the Christian go to the church, they admit confession. Yes, I have done it. But that has become a formality. But actually, one should admit in religious place that yes, I have done it. But that does not mean you admit and again do it. No. You admit once, then you are excused. But don't do it again. So here, Dhritarashtra says, Samavita Jujutsava, all these people, my sons, Mamaka, Mamaka, that means my sons, and Pandava, and my brother Pandu's sons, Samavita, they assemble. What is the purpose? The purpose is Jujutsava. This word Jujutsu is still used in Japan. Perhaps you know, Jujutsu, fighting. So Jujutsu, those who are desirous of fighting. Now, both the parties were desiring to fight and they assembled. Why he is asking question, Kima Kuruvata? What did they do? Because he was a little doubtful that these boys after being assembled in Dharmakshetra Kuru, they might have changed their ideas. They might have settled up. Actually, the sons of Dhritarashtra might have admitted, yes, Pandavas, you are actually the owner. What is the use of unnecessary fighting? So he was very much anxious whether they have changed their decision. Therefore he is asking. Otherwise there is no question of asking. Kima kurva. He, just like if you are giving food, if I ask somebody that such and such gentleman was served with nice dishes, then what did he do? This is foolish question. He will eat. That's all. What is the question of what did he do? Similarly, when it is already settled up that they were to fight, there is no such question as Kima Purvata. What did they do? But he asked this question because he was doubtful whether they had changed their opinion. Kima Purvata Sanjaya. He was asking his secretary. He was blind man. He was always conducted by secretary Sanjaya, a very faithful secretary, and he is explaining the Bhagavad Gita and by experiencing, by television within the heart. That art is not yet developed. We have got television through machine, but there is another television. You can see within your heart everything, what is going on outside. So that television was known too, that will be explained by Sanjaya, that by the grace of Vyasdev, he learned this televisioning. And he was sitting with his master within the room, and he was actually seeing how the fighting is going on, and he was explaining. This is the basic principle of Bhagavad Gita, basic platform. So let us discuss gradually one after. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Reader took Bhagavad Gita and became a sadhu Mahatma. But when they found that a Mahatma is leader and he is a great student of Bhagavad Gita and very great, all people gather. Although he is a politician, he has nothing to do with Bhagavad Gita or Mahatma. No. Because the definition of Mahatma is given in the Bhagavad Gita. The definition of Mahatma is there. Mahatmanastu mang prartha devi prakriti masita bhajanti anandamanasu. This is Mahatma. Mahatma means he has taken shelter of Krishna 100%. And his only business is to worship and glorify Krishna. That is Mahatma. So, Gandhi never believed that there was Krishna. But he became Mahatma by popular vote. That kind of Mahatma is not accepted by the Shastra. Mahatma means, first symptom of Mahatma is that he must be a great devotee of Krishna. That is Mahatma. That is Mahatmanastu mang prartha devi prakriti masita. And he is not under any material world. He is in the spiritual world. Devi prakriti masita. And what is the symptom? Bhajanti anandamanasu. Anandamanasu, without any diversity. He is simply devoted to Krishna. This is Mahatma. Everything is there in the Bhagavad Gita. Therefore I request you to study Bhagavad Gita thoroughly as it is. Then you become perfectly powerful, spiritual. Now chant Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on this day. New Year is everybody is busy, but still you guys are on the call. Thank you so much. I would like to ask, please share your realizations, what you like. Anybody would like to go first? Okay, I can share, by then others can raise hand. This is a very beautiful lecture of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada shared many points. Initially, I really liked the first point where he started saying the verse repetition, and then they wanted to do it multiple times. But Srila Prabhupada said, in your leisure time, you can practice and memorize this verse. And that is what we are doing in Bhakti Sangha mid-morning call. Every day we are reciting Bhagavad Gita so that we can memorize these beautiful verses. And he was also talking how women is always great. They have a capability of leading everything, but in according to the Shastra, that they should be in controlled with someone. So he was giving an example of Kunti. She's co-qualified, but she have to be in under of something, someone. So that is what here Srila Prabhupada is explaining. How, and I really like one more point. Krishna conscious is not for the envious person, jealous person. This Krishna consciousness is um, opening the doors to everyone to get out of this envious nature and jealous nature, and such a great meditation for our new year. We start with this because that is the that is the future. We are all suffering in. We got it, that future in our body. We cannot change that. So we are all struggling with this envious, jealous, ego, and all of this. So the Srila Prabhupada is giving assurance that welcome to ISKCON, and when you join ISKCON, our goal is to take out all of this envious and jealous. There is no envious, jealous in the spiritual world. Only this is found in the material world. So that's a beautiful point that I liked. And there is religions means there is no cheating. So religious will not be attached, like, religious means should not have jealous means that I this is belong to me and this is mine. I don't let anybody to have it or something. So that is not the religion. So, and he was also talking about protection of not only just humans but also the animals. We should protect everyone. That is also another point, like he was giving of Parikshit Maharaj example. So how Dhritarashtra know that his act is wrong, but still he wants to do it. That is the nature of us also. We know that what we are doing is wrong, and we should. Krishna will never accept it, but still we do it. No helpless situation for us. So shelter is chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. I don't want it to take much time. I want to give others also a chance. Sudhakar Prabhu, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I think you nailed the key points, very wonderful, about the enviousness, jealousness, like that. I will not repeat all those points, very nice summary. I have some other points which I thought I will share. Like, I think Prabhupada was talking about two kinds of experience, right? One is a practical seeing and hearing. And he emphasized that hearing is what the intelligent people do, that one, right? So this we also learned from many other lectures of the Prabhujis and Matajis. Hearing is one of the effective method of learning the scriptures or getting into the Krishna consciousness. And of course, in the end, he says, right, everything is in Bhagavad Gita. Just learn and read Bhagavad Gita. So that's the one thing I liked. He said, everything is there in Bhagavad Gita. Just read and learn Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna Mataji. I would like to hear from others also. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for sharing that. Yes, everything is in Bhagavad Gita. We should read every day. That is the point. Thank you, Prabhuji, for sharing such a sweet points. Sunil Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji Dandat Pranam. Thank you so much, Mataji. You covered all the points. I like in the starting Prabhupada is saying that we should by heart the verses. We can by heart also. And we are doing that in Bhakti Sangha also in mid morning. And I like that Prabhupada gave the example of a thief. He cannot check his sinful activities. He knows he will be arrested if he steal, but he will steal. He can't stop that. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Sunil Prabhu. Thank you so much. Pooja Mataji, please go ahead. You can share your realizations.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, thank you very much for the opportunity. Really, very well, everybody collaborated. One point which I like strikingly very good is nowadays dharma. I know the word dharma is being utilized like anything for anything. So Prabhupada is making here clear that this is dharma kshetra because at this kshetra is the field. Because in this field, Krishna was there. Krishna was directing to Arjuna. So wherever Krishna is involved, that is dharma. So it was very clear cut definition for us. Dharma means it is equal to Krishna. Wherever he is there, if we are doing things including Krishna in our life, then we are doing dharma things. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very bold. Thank you, Mataji. Very, very beautiful and strong words, Mataji, that Srila Prabhupada shared. And he was also telling about the house, right? Even if this is a house, like he was telling, maybe this would be last time house, but now it is temple because Krishna is there. Whenever Krishna is there, it is our dharma. Thank you, Mataji. Very beautiful point. Janava Mataji, please go ahead.
Okay, Mataji, thank you so much. Hare Krishna, everyone. I offer my humble obeisances to you all. It's my great fortune to be in constant association with you all. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Mataji, I was listening, but really, I want to talk today because I just would like to take the opportunity to be so utterly grateful for the facilitators for your service and to Bhakti Sangha group. I'm kind of getting a little emotional because my heart is filled with gratitude towards the devotees, towards you guys. Because when I came to Bhakti Sangha group, um, I was going through some kind of hurt from a previous group, and Bhakti Sangha really exemplified the nectar of instructions and nectar of devotion in this particular group. Everybody is so respectful and gentle and very concerned for the devotees. Truly, I'm inspired by you guys, by everyone's service. And this New Year, Western New Year 2026, I just wanted to express my humble obeisances of gratitude and gratefulness for everyone, all the facilitators at Bhakti Sangha group, because I feel like I'm taking so much from this group and I don't know what to offer. So I just wanted to say I'm very, very grateful, Matajis, and I'm at your mercy. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Janava Mataji. In the same way, we are also very grateful to you for joining the calls regularly and giving your association. The hearing is also one great service, Mataji. If you don't come, like if and everybody chooses not to come, so even the facilitators are there. What we have to do, right? Thank you so much for everyone joining. And as you said, there are so many coordinators, Mataji. Not one, two. If we keep naming, like I have to say whole day the names, all the devotees' names. And thank you for all of them. And sorry, Mataji, I did not press AI Future today because it's the transcription is there on the screen, and I forgot to press that. I didn't know that you will be joining. You are the only one who uses it very nicely. Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, appreciate you. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. We are very happy to have you on this group, Mataji. Thank you. Is there anybody who would like to share anything?
Hare Krishna Mataji, in the transcript, Prabhupada also mentioned about the government, like what should be the ideal government. There should be equal protection and even to the animals. That point
Yes,
also
yes.
I like.
Yeah. Yes. Revati Priya Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat pranams to all. Mataji, I'm your silent listener, and I hardly get any opportunity to speak. But I love to listen, and I admire and appreciate, and I'm aware of how many hours of work you must put in to bring Bhagavatam to us every single day. And I really look forward to it. It's been about, I think, 2 years that I've been listening. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. And I
you,
always
ma'am.
look forward to the classes.
Thank you for listening every day, Mataji. Thank you to all the coordinators of Bhakti Sangha. We are very grateful to each and every one. There are so many people, as I said. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Sudhakar Prabhu, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mata. Just want to just express today that today they say the new year, and I think the first version of the Bhagavad Gita today, what we learned from or what we heard from Prabhupada's voice, emphasizing on enviousness. I was reading other slokas also. I think uh, the Krishna conscious is not for the persons with enviousness, and Krishna conscious is to train how to be non-envious. So this is a very good point. I think I I just want to bring to your attention, which is very difficult. At least for me, I don't know about others. I know I trying, but that being non-envious is not that easy. I think this is one thing I just I was contemplating another presentation for another group on this 20 qualities where Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna has mentioned in the 13th chapter, right? So what are the 20 qualities one should have? And so I was just reading recently, then in that this is also mentioned again today. I'm hearing it. So I thought to just to remind us the first day, first topic is very strong and solid message by Prabhupada. One should not try to be cultivate enviousness. That's I think the very biggest enemy. I
Yes,
think for
yes.
more, for at least for me at least, I'm trying. But that's what I just want to just again say that nothing more. I think
Yes, Prabhuji, so true. That's a good start for this year. That's the default. That's what I was also saying now, Prabhuji. It's default for conditioned souls like me. So we are still struggling with that, but start the new year with that kind statement given by Srila Prabhupada is really, really awesome. And this lecture was selected by Her Grace Preeti Vilasni Mataji. I am very grateful to her to select such a beautiful lecture on the first day of the new year so that we all develop these qualities, good qualities that Srila Prabhupada is asking us. Thank you so much, Preeti Vilasni Mataji. I don't know if she's there. I don't know if it is Preeti Mataji or Kitida Mataji on the call. Thank you so much, Preeti Mataji and Kitida Mataji, for selecting Srila Prabhupada lecture on Jan 1st. Very grateful to both of you. Is there anybody who would like to share any realizations? Sunil Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I don't have any realization, but I have a question for you. Sorry, Mataji, personal question. But like you said, no, Mataji, now, like you have not, for you, temple is so far, and for you, only Bhakti Sangha is there. I think really you're so fortunate, Mataji. Like for me, temple is so near, just 5 kilometers. I have so much association, physical, online, and now Bhakti Sangha. But I'm not getting, Mataji, that gratefulness. Like now, January, Mataji has said no. She was crying literally. I mean, I'm not getting that. So how do I get that, Mataji? Can you say like that gratefulness?
Prabhuji, maybe Janava Mataji should only say that. But Prabhuji, thank you so much. Your services, you have it, but you are not realizing it. That's because you are such a great devotee. That is why I think. And Janavi Mataji only should tell us how she got that kind of greatness to Sangha that she is receiving. I would like to ask her to answer this question. Janava Mataji. Janava Mataji's heart is melted today with the gratefulness that she's receiving.
I heard my name, Mataji. What happened?
No, Sunil Prabhu is saying he's not able to get that kind of greatness, even though he's receiving so much association, because the temple is very close to his house, and also Bhakti Sangha is taking. How to develop that kind of gratitude to the Sangha? That's what he's asking.
Oh, Mataji, I was, with your permission, I'll disclose a little bit. I was part of a particular society in India, and to be honest, the philosophy was amazing, and but what I notice is if you have knowledge and you don't have the proper bhav of the community and the devotee, it doesn't work. Because when I was transitioning, I mean, I've hung around the temple before, observing and seeking, and I recently crossed over to bhakti. But when I got involved in this particular group, their correction was harsh. It was very, very harsh. I always felt like I couldn't do, even though I'd wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to be in their association. There's this feeling that I'm always going to be a Westerner that could not keep up with the stuff that they're doing there. I was very, very harshly corrected. And I had to kind of step away from it because I felt like my mental health was suffering a little bit. That's why some of the questions that I asked, like in the beginning, it was like, asking proper guidance because I don't want to commit offense. I mean, I'm sincere, right? And then it's just by Krishna's arrangement, really, have no idea how I ended up in Bhakti Sangha. I really don't. Like I just woke up one day and I was there and I click on the Zoom and then I could see clearly night and day how the devotees here are so much more mature. There was no harshness, everything. And so to answer Prabhuji's question, how does one develop this extreme gratitude? It's sort of like, Prabhu, if you were ever put in a situation where you've kind of been humiliated and harshly corrected that it's not good for your mental health, and then you end up in the particular group that is a lot more congruent and aligned with the proper Vaishnav etiquette per Srila Prabhupada, nectar of its instruction, and nectar of devotion, that when you're correcting neophytes and devotees, senior devotee must actually exhibit um, kindness and establishing first that confidence and establishing the heart and sincerity of that neophyte or that devotee. And you shouldn't correct people in public so that you don't ruin a Vaishnav's reputation or bias other people towards that neophyte or aspiring bhakta. And it was in the book. And if you see a particular group that is not somewhat aligned with that, then and when you do end up with a group that is exhibiting the proper etiquette and behavior per Srila Prabhupada, um, then one can absolutely feel the enormous gratitude that one feels in the heart, because it becomes very, very healing. And then it also becomes very like um establishing the faith in bhakti. Because if you kind of get burned by other conditioned soul, you're gonna, if you're new and then you're thinking, oh, is this what everybody is like, hypocrites, right? And then you end up in the wrong path. But if the devotees and facilitators and a group like Bhakti Sangha group like this becomes like the service is so healing for other people that may have been wounded, then philosophically and realistically speaking, one will feel enormous gratitude. So that is my answer, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for the beautiful answer. And seeking your blessings, Mataji, please bless me.
Thank you, Janava Mataji. Thank you so much. Sudhakar Prabhu, you want to share something?
Mataji, I don't know, we have the time or it
No,
is.
no, Prabhu. Please go ahead, Prabhu. Yes, we have 10 more
Okay.
minutes. Go ahead, Prabhu.
Okay, I'm just trying to take this opportunity and the time. Okay. Maybe at the same point which I said about the enviousness, I would like to maybe hear from all the senior devotees what should be the practical tip you think, uh, to get rid of the enviousness. So I would like to hear from all of you or anybody, yeah, just to hear on this, first day of our another new journey. So I thought if any all the senior devotees, if they can share their thoughts or the practical tips how to, it may help me. This is the only a request, Mataji, not any survey. I
Thank you,
thought if
Prabhuji. Thank you. I would like to add a point that is also from Srila Prabhupada's lecture only, to get rid of this enviousness, jealous, just that, we have to glorify the same devotee and see the good qualities in them, and we try to develop those good qualities. That way, we won't get envious. We think that okay, they have that good quality, we should also develop. We might also have some good quality, and we try to check that point. That way we see, okay, so that Mataji has good quality of doing that service. Okay, maybe I am not same way, but I may have this quality, but I will sure take an inspiration from that Mataji and try my best. Maybe that still, Prabhuji, I am also working on it, but these are the tips that I've heard from devotees, just glorifying the other devotee. That helps us get rid of these qualities of envious and jealous.
Thank you, Mataji. I'm just noting down. I'm just taking the opportunity. That's it.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Any
If
other Matajis
Yashida
also?
Mataji and Preeti Vilasni Mataji are here, they would share more nice points, but I am a junior, I am learning, Prabhu.
Yeah, it's okay, Mataji. Just
Mataji, Mataji,
Yes,
yes,
Mataji, please go
Mataji.
ahead.
I have a question. I mean, I have a lot of Arnatras, but I'm quite like, how does is one jealous? In other words, what is that jealousy? Like, I guess I feel like I can't relate. I'm not very jealous of other people. Maybe because my eldest sister, nipped that in the butt when I was like really little. But how does it? What I guess my question is, what is the manifestation of jealousy? I want to know because I would like to know whether it's coming up for me. Like, eh, what is that? What about? How is one jealous? Can some?
Mataji, the answer is like if you are not happy for others' success, that is called jealous. That is the main start of for that jealous. That's what I'm feeling. Others can add. And there is someone shared. Sunil Prabhu, did you share these points? Can you read up whatever you shared, Prabhu, on the chat box?
Actually, Mataji, I heard that from Vajpayee Prabhu. He has gave some solutions. Like for envy, there are 4 stages of envy, Mataji. One is
Stages.
avigya. Avigya in that, yeah, stages. In that we feel that I am better than him. I can do better service than him. I am the best. This is natural. Another is upeksha. In that, we can't stand up. Like if someone is getting so much recognition, if he's coming, we'll ignore him. We'll not talk to him. And the other highest stage is dvesha. We'll hate him completely. And the fourth and last, the dangerous stage is ninda. We want to like destroy him. For example, Ramachandra Puri just want to destroy Shri Haridas Tagore like that. And Prabhu gave us few
Mm.
solutions. Like when we see another fault in devotees, we can apply. Like we can think he is also right. He doesn't know what is right. His intention was right. I don't know what is right. Something else is right. And the result is right. Pray for the right the right, like that. Why
Okay.
Mataji? I don't know.
So
Just shaved what he called.
the last one that you were saying, Prabhu, so because I mean, I have many faults, but I couldn't relate with, I'm always happy for anyone and everyone. I'm not jealous of anybody's success, none of that stuff. So I couldn't relate to that part. But were you saying, Prabhu, that let's say if you're saying something like, if you're thinking that you're always right or finding fault, is that like part of jealousy as well? Is that like a manifestation of jealousy as well?
Sorry Mataji, I don't know that. You can ask Vinita
Can I
Mataji or
can I
someone.
answer?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Prabhu?
Go
Mataji,
ahead.
please.
So let's say if someone has a big house and I live in a very small, or maybe I don't have a house, and you see the house, then you have a desire, and that desire is cannot be fulfilled, right? So to make a like $1 million or $5 million house, it's not possible unless you do hard work. So I want to
Mm.
bypass the hard work, and I by magical way I just want to have that house, right? So that is called envy. And same
Okay.
same you apply in bhakti. Let's say I see someone looking at the deities Radha Girdhari in such a loving way, and I'm staring. I go to temple and I look at other people, I don't look at Radha Girdhari. So that kind of devotion, you feel that why I'm not getting that kind of devotion. No, some people do tapasya or tyag, and you want to have that kind of tyag or tapasya. Sometimes all this can you can get by mercy.
So if you don't get and you think a lot about it, that you don't have it, you don't have it. Sometimes, um, if you don't know the right reason, it can put you in enviness or jealousy. If you know
Ah,
the
yeah,
if you don't know
cause
the reason, it can go left or it can go right. Yeah.
okay. Thank you, Mataji, for that clarification. Because some of the blatant ones, right? Like I don't feel like I have that. Because like I said, my eldest sister was very, very adamant about like that kind of nonsense when I was little. So we're not having that in my household, kind of thing. But maybe, yeah, you're right. Jealousy could subtly, quietly enter in your heart if you're not paying attention with your devotional service. And like you said, if perhaps if you if you begin to compare yourself with another devotee that perhaps is getting more mercy that you have no knowledge or business about, and then if you compare yourself to that devotee, then you could start to be in your head about the things that perhaps you're not getting. Why is your practice not, like, why is your bhakti not progressing in this? Yeah, I think I can see that now. It's a very, very subtle of entry, and entering the jealousy in one's heart. Okay, yeah, I get it now. Thank you so much, Mataji, for the clarification. I love the example.
Thank you,
Hare
Sonal
Krishna Mataji.
Mataji. Thank you so much. Very nice discussion. Yes, Sonal Mataji or Sudhakar Prabhu has any concluding points? We have couple more minutes. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, just what you say, Janai Mataji, is completely true. We cannot really identify we are envious. Others like lust, anger, they are visible, but enviousness is so subtle. We cannot identify Mataji that. Only if Krishna's mercy is there, then we can understand that, oh, I'm envious of this devotee. Otherwise, we feel it is like normal.
Yeah, so true, Prabhuji. Thank you. Yes, Sudhakar Prabhu. Sonal Mataji, you
Mataji,
raised your hand and you want to say something?
No, no, Mataji. I was trying to help
Yeah, you
Mataji.
already told. That's the only point, right? I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure that you spoke everything. Okay. Sudhakar Prabhu, please go ahead.
I was just trying to contemplate on the lecture. I think in the lecture today, Prabhupada has mentioned about the jealousness, about the definition. So maybe I'm just uh, requesting maybe Janvi Mataji if she can hear this lecture talks. I think what I heard is what I remembered is Prabhupada was about the right. One of the reason is, or one of the factor is about the rightfulness. Like you think is the owner of the something, and you are not the owner, but you don't own it. It's something like that. Prabhupada's in lecture, he briefly touched about the jealousy, about the jealous Mataji.
Yes.
Maybe you can read in detail and then interpret, but I'm just trying to mention in today's lecture we heard something like that.
True, Prabhuji, it is always very good to hear again and again those points. Those points
Yeah,
are
yeah.
not just a points. Those are really, really point. Like just by hearing it again and again, we can develop those qualities and be far away from those qualities that Prabhupada is asking us to be far. Yeah. Sonal Mataji, yes, please.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So it is so wonderful. We were discussing about the envy topic. I just realized that it is so important to also realize, do self realization that we are envious or not. That is also Krishna's mercy. Without mercy, we can't even improve ourselves. So it is such a wonderful thing that we are going in the wrong direction. It's very important to know whether like you are on the right path or not by knowing, correcting ourselves. That is also falls in mercy.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Mataji, so true. That is correct. But it is also said that, like, sometimes we get depressed that I have all bad qualities. Oh, I am not progressing. That is also not needed. Too much giving ourselves, like degrading ourselves, is also not good. Yes, we can identify those faults within us and we take shelter of the Lord, but at the same time we should also not demotivate ourselves in our spiritual life. Focus on the thing. Okay, I have to correct myself here, but we continue chanting, we continue serve, we continue reading. But because of those disqualifications that we have, we should not be away from Krishna consciousness. We continue with those qualities. That qualities will be keep being with us as long as we practice Krishna consciousness, we are safeguarded. Like we say in the morning, 10 offenses, right? We chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, still we do some offenses, but we continue doing it. Oh, I am doing offenses. I am envious, so I'm not eligible to practice. That is also not good. So we should draw that line, understand that we have this problem, and pray to Krishna. Yes, yes, Mataji's.
Wonderful, Mataji. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, sometimes it happens like
Wonderful.
we keep thinking about wrong things that we did and we get into depression. So we don't have to get there. So we fight. We know that we did wrong and we make sure that we don't commit. That's what even Srila Prabhupada is saying, right? Like we do a lot of mistakes. We go and admit in front of the Lord. That is why that place is like Dharmakshetra. That is what Srila Prabhupada is explaining, that because Krishna is there, we admit what we did, but making sure that we don't repeat those mistakes again in our life. That's the goal. Yeah. Yes, is there
Thank you so much,
anybody else
Mataji.
wanted to share anything?
Mataji, what you said, there is a similar shloka also. I'll read just a translation. Having awakened faith in the narration of my glories, being disgusted with all material activities, knowing that all sense gratification lead to misery, but still being unable to renounce all sense enjoyment. My devotee should remain happy and worship me with great faith and conviction. Even though he sometimes engages in sense enjoyment, my devotee knows that all sense gratification leads to miserable result, and he sincerely repents such activities. Srimad Bhagavatam 11th, 20, 27, 28.
Haribol, wonderful, Prabhuji, wonderful. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell. Yes, we should also never get discouraged. We should keep continuing. Yes, yes, yes. So very beautiful, very beautiful. And one more funny note at the end. I wanted to share this. That Srila Prabhupada was saying, right? When you are serving a person with a yummy food, what he will do next is like he will eat that. So here Srila Prabhupada was telling, like, if their sons are already decided, everybody is decided that they should be having a fight, there is no question of changing for them. They have make up their mind. So that is very nice where Srila Prabhupada was saying about the food served to a person. Yeah. Yeah. Any more points before we close the call?
Okay, Mataji, we have a couple of minutes. I just want to sing a kirtan which I learned, if it is okay to all of you. Otherwise, it's okay.
Yeah,
Haribol,
sure,
thank you.
Prabhuji. With Kirtan, we can end the call, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. After the Kirtan, we
This
will
is
end if it is okay.
Sankirtan from other session.
No, you sing the
Sorry.
Kirtan and after that we will end the call.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Yeah.
मोहन तेरे चरणों की जो धूल ही मिल जाए, सच कहता हूँ मेरी तकदीर बदल जाए। मोहन तेरे चरणों की जो धूल ही मिल जाए, सच कहता हूँ मेरी तकदीर बदल जाए। सुनता हूँ कृपा तेरी दिन रात बरसती है, सुनता हूँ कृपा तेरी दिन रात बरसती है। एक बूंद जो मिल जाए, मन की कली खिल जाए। एक बूंद जो मिल जाए, मन की कली खिल जाए। मोहन तेरे चरणों की जो धूल ही मिल जाए, सच कहता हूँ मेरी तकदीर बदल जाए। यह मन बड़ा चंचल है, कैसे तेरे भजन करूं। यह मन बड़ा चंचल है, कैसे तेरे भजन करूं, जितना इस समझाए उतना ही मचल जाए, जितना इसे समझाए उतना ही मचल जाए। मोहन तेरे चरणों की जो धूल ही मिल जाए, सच कहता हूँ मेरी तकदीर बदल जाए। मोहन इस जीवन की बस एक तमन्ना है, मोहन इस जीवन की बस एक तमन्ना है, तुम सामने हो मेरे और प्राण निकल जाए, तुम सामने हो मेरे और प्राण निकल जाए। मोहन तेरे चरणों की जो धूल ही मिल जाए, सच कहता हूँ मेरी तकदीर बदल जाए। थैंक यू मैम।
Thank you, Prabhuji, for the beautiful bhajan. We will close the call here. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And once again, I wish everyone Happy New Year. Let us all welcome this new year with a good devotion to Krishna. Thank you so much for everyone for joining this morning and giving your association for sharing Srila Prabhupada lecture. I would like to offer my obeisances to all of you. Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, असम्बल डिवोटीज की जय। हरि बोल।
Hari bol. Thank you.